Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and welcome to this week's must-have video. For those of you who are new, every single week I do a must-have video, normally on Sundays, where I talk about something that I feel like in the game is a must-have currently. And this week is a very special week. I'm checking to see if there's any expeditions here. This week is a very special week because we are in the final week of version 12.20, the 12.20 series. But more importantly, we're in the final week of this current event. This current event is going to be lasting until April 3rd. So April 3rd, which is going to be this week, I'm currently recording this on March 29th. It's going to be when everything over in the event shop right there, everything is going to be going away. So what this video is going to be about is we're going to break this down. We're going to go through this entire event list, and I'm going to talk about what I feel is an absolute must have. But first, let me just say thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. You guys are all absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for supporting me. Thank you very much for being here, for all the views. Thank you very much for using my creator code. All of you guys using my creator code right here, creator code DUJ2. Thank you so very much. It helps me out a lot, especially if you guys are spending V-Bucks here in Save the World. Let's say if you're buying any of the X-ray llamas, it helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. Oh, I've got a gold upgrade today. Maybe we might get for that one. Or if over in Battle Royale, if in Battle Royale, you are spending V-Bucks in the shop and you are buying any of the crazy stuff that's coming out right now, if you use my creator code, it helps me out so very much. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much. So what we're gonna do here is now let me start by saying this. Let me start by saying that if you have the gold for it, I recommend you buy everything for two reasons. The first reason is a reason we've had for a long time, is that even if you have one of these heroes already, it's good to have more than one, because you can then use one and put one in your collection book if you want to. And the reason for that is also, this ties also into the next reason, which is the newer reason, which is we don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's very possible that a hero like Lynx Kassandra, who was you know, she was okay when she first came out. A lot of us didn't like the fact that she had, even though the kunai, the hang time did increase damage and all that, a lot of us didn't really like it because it was like, okay, so what, you know, kind of thing. But then as the power crawl kind of increased in the game, and we started having some heroes or some weapons who are absolutely devastating in damage, this hero became much more relevant, and now everyone wants her. So definitely get it. And the other, well, the final reason that I'm going to give is we don't know when these will return. A lot of times the way that Epic does this, we may see a hero and then we may not see it for a very long time. The Save the World shop is not like Battle Royale shop, in which things pop up and come back more often. In Save the World, you really don't know. There's really no rhyme or reason when anything will pop up, and usually it takes a very long time to get it. So what I'm going to start doing here is we're going to start this by me buying everything that's currently in the shop that I think is worth it, and I'm going to show you, well, everything that I would normally spend money on. So I'm going to get this Lynx Kassandra. Woo! Goodness gracious. 3,200 right there. I'm going to get the Battlehound Jonesy too, because why not? We'll get the Battlehound Jonesy as well. Let's see, we'll get the Fallen Love Ranger. Man, he looks so cool like that. He looks so cool and angry like that. We're going to get the 4-leaf Wildcat as well. Let's get her. We're going to get the Highland Warrior Wildcat, which is the one that just came out this week. And we're going to get the Stare Down Southie. Oh, wait, have I not gotten... I haven't gotten the... Wow, I haven't gotten the armory slots yet. Okay, so this is another one that I highly recommend. You can't just go, we have to go. I highly recommend getting the armory slots. A lot of people are like, well, why do you need them? You know, you have so many already. I gotta say, I really recommend. I recommend getting them because you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what you're gonna want to save up or have. I will say though that having about 2,000 is enough in many. I don't know. It's it's good. But you know what? I'm still going to buy them all. Okay, so I got all that. And the only thing here that I would recommend that's left. So let's start with what I have left. What I have left here is if you don't have the ceiling electric field, must have. Big must have. Actually, last week's video was about the ceiling electric field being a must have. I highly recommend you get it. It is an amazing trap, and now with the changes that happened in version 12, it's become even greater. And the last thing is a survivor. If you need a legendary survivor, this one is an absolute must-have. Now personally for me, I don't really feel the need to get any more survivors. If you guys will see, I have a lot of survivors. I got a lot of survivors, and a lot of new ones, a lot of survivors that I haven't even used yet. Most of my survivor sets are kind of perfect, and I do hope that in the near future they actually give us multiple different squads, so we can actually choose different squads, because this kind of squad setup is high on trap durability and ability damage. Now with the changes in the game and how the game is going, I would really like to make one day a high ability damage, like a double ability damage hero, or maybe a ability damage and health bonus, or ability damage and health and defense. Even maybe if I wanted like an ultimate Paleo Luna setup, I would go for melee damage, all melee damage and health. Melee and health. So I would love it if we had multiple different survivor squads to do this, but that's a topic for another it's a topic for another day, for a different day. But I would like that. I really would like that, and I think that in that case, having more survivors is always good. So you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one anyway. I'm gonna get it anyway, because you know what, why not? So I got me this survivor, and this survivor is, well, I can't even see it. Well, we'll have to see it later. Rifleman. Okay, so this is the other thing. Defenders, I will be talking a little bit about defenders soon. Oh, he's gonna come in with this perk. That's not a bad perk. I will be talking more about defenders soon, because defenders can be absolutely very crucial, especially where we are in the game right now, how we're going and what direction we're going. I really think that if you don't have some really good defenders yet, I would recommend that you kind of take a little time to look at them, especially because if you guys see, defenders all come with different stats. So I'm also going to be talking someday soon about what I recommend as like the best stats, because there are some really great stats. There are some stats that is like, oh my gosh, amazing. Yes, so there are some stats that I will focus on, and I will be talking about defenders in the near future. But if you need a defender, if you don't have some good defenders, definitely recommend getting that. Finally, the rare schematic and the epic schematic, just avoid them. These are not worth it at all, unless you're looking for a very specific schematic. But you could just sit here spending tons of gold and time, and then you're still going to have to level it up after, so not worth it. The Carpenter's Reverend and the triple tap. The triple tap is actually not a bad weapon. If you don't have it, I would say get it, and of course the Revenant's Wrath as well. But these are not must-haves. Now let's move on to the actual must-haves. Now we've gone through all that. Let's break these down one by one in order of importance, what I feel is the most important of what I've already gotten. So first and foremost, I would say the mythic heroes. Lynx Kassandra must have. Wukong must have. Not only because they are mythic and they're pretty good. Wukong, you might use him, he's got that exploding ability, and Lynx Kassandra, more than likely you will use her because everyone is using her for the Mythic Storm King. They're pretty decent on their own, but they also come with the team perks. And now I don't remember what Lynx Kassandra comes with, but Wukong comes with the triple jump, the Mantis Leap. So if you want that triple jump for your what's it called? For your ninjas, definitely you need him. And someone help me out in the comments. Let me know what Lynx Kassandra's team perk is. But definitely must have. If you're gonna start somewhere, you need these heroes. These two are the absolute top of the must have. After that, I would say Anti-Cuddle Sarah and Fall in Love Ranger. Fall in Love Ranger and Anti-Cuddle Sarah are both definitely must-haves because they have in their perks that rapid charge. She does energy for every melee elimination. You get the energy, and Fall in Love Ranger, for every kill he gets the energy. So highly recommend both of those heroes. Those are definitely the next group of the must-haves. And after that, I gotta tell you, I would have to say the only other hero that I would get would be Snuggle Special Sarah. That's the only other one I would really get if you have a limited amount of gold. Now, I did get Shrapnel Headhunter because I didn't have her in the what's it called? I didn't have her in the legendary, and she does have Shell Shock. So if you're trying to get that, what's his name again? Oh my goodness, I always forget him. What is his name? The soldier with the, I just call him Buckshot Raptor. There, Buckshot Raptor. Oops, I messed this up. Which setup was this? Oops, this is my, okay. Buckshot Raptor. I just call him Pretty Boy. I call him Pretty Boy because look at him. Look how pretty he is. Come on. So if you're going to be using that setup for the shotgun setup, then yes, I highly recommend that you get him. He would be definitely worth it. She would be worth it if you're going to be doing that setup. But if you already have her, then no need to get her unless you need one for your collection book as well. But after that, after Snuggle Specialist Sarah, I don't think there's any other hero here that is an absolute must-have. Now, they all have different perks and everything. Stare Down Southie would actually be pretty decent because he's got the Teddy, the laser, and Love Ranger Jonesy is okay because he's got the increased shockwave. If you're trying to make a shockwave hero, which is actually really fun, especially now with the Happy Holidays theme perk, it's really fun to make a continuous power impact one where he just like jumps and smashes. It's really fun. So you could, if you wanted to do that kind of a setup, then yes, it would be pretty good because he only increases 37.5 in the commander, in the support. As a lead, it's pretty good. As the commander, he's actually really good. But again, it's up to you if you want to build it that way. But after that, I would not fully recommend any of these heroes. These are frag grenade ones. You never know, though. In the future, there could be a hero that comes out that makes frag grenades incredibly powerful. So that could be something to look forward to. And Battlehound Jonesy, if I remember correctly, yeah, he does have the frag grenade as well. So these three right here are all frag grenade ones. Again, if you don't have the gold for it, I would say, you know what, just hold back and save it for something. Or if you don't have the gold at all, I would recommend Lynx Kassandra number 1, number 2 Wukong, number 3 Love Ranger Jonesy, number 4 Anti-Cuddle Sarah, and number 5 Snuggle Specialist Sarah. Those would be my top 5 heroes that you have to get from the event shop. And then all the other ones after that, Love Ranger Jonesy and Stare Down Southie would kind of be, sharing 6 and 7. And then the last 3 guys would be in the bottom. Now, of the weapons, we've got the Copper Love Song, the Copper Heartbreaker, and the Copper Dragon Fist. Out of all these weapons, none of them are absolutely incredible. But I would have to say, I'm not recommending any of them, absolutely. I'm not saying that any of them is like a must-have. But if you're going to, if you have the extra gold, go ahead and pick them up because, again, you don't know what's going to happen. It could be that a hero comes out in the future. Oh, I forgot about Dashing Hawk, didn't I? I totally forgot about Dashing Hawk. Oh, we've got the hair down too, like him today. I need all the roses on me. Dashing Hawk, again, maybe one day there'll be a lefty and righty setup that will be absolutely incredible, but it isn't yet. What does he have? Shockwave and Frag Grenade? I mean, again, I totally forgot about him. I can't believe I forgot him. I guess he would share with the last group down here, the bottom ranks. But yeah, so, and in weapons, the Copper Love Song, it is a bow. There are a lot of bow heroes right now. It's possible we're going to be getting more bow heroes in the future. It is not, in my opinion, one of the best bows though. But again, if you have the gold, go ahead and get it. And the Copper Heartbreaker and the Dragon's Fist, the Heartbreaker and Dragon Fist, they're okay weapons. Again, I don't think they're absolutely worth it. It could be that one day there'll be a hero for both of those. And then people will be like, oh, now it's a lot better. But just judging how they are now, they're not all that great. They're not super awesome, so I wouldn't really, I wouldn't break my back to try and get them. But anyway, that's it for my whole my video for the must-have of the, I guess, before this event, because that's what it is. It's this full event. On April 3rd, we will have a full event changeover. We're going to have all of this is going to go away. We're going to have all new heroes, hopefully new weapons and everything going into version 12.30, 12.30 and on. So we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see what's going to happen. I really do hope that we get some returning heroes, specific returning heroes and weapons. But we're gonna have to wait and see. But anyway, just to finish off though, let me reiterate and let me repeat. I do highly recommend that you get every single hero you can here. All of the ones that I've bought in here, everyone here. I recommend if you have the gold, go for them, get them, because like I said, you never know what's going to happen in the future. It may be that in the future they even change the perks on these guys. It may be that we start getting the ability to alter perks or change out perks. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even think Epic knows what's going to happen at this point. But whatever the case may be, I recommend if you have the gold, just go ahead and get it. If you don't have the gold and you're trying to grind right now to be able to get those, well, like I said, I gave you my top 5. I'll leave them down below in the description too, my top 5 heroes that I recommend to get and in what order. But yeah, hopefully this helped, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for being here. Thanks a lot for supporting. Thanks a lot for using my creator code. Thank you. I really appreciate it. My creator code is DUJ2. And of course, you guys know that it helps me out financially every time you guys do it. Thank you so much. Hashtag Epic Partner. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot, guys. Have yourself a wonderful day. See ya.